1850 battle report for you today. My second game tonight. We're going to be testing out our armies for potentially for Conquest Toronto. So I am facing a beautifully painted Blood Angel army. I think Contemptor's scheme is. I think that's what it is. Draw pods, some really cool stuff. Lamentors, pardon me. One of these squads managed to roll a 1 for their Furious Rage or whatever, so they're angry. And I've got a Saim-Hann type army. So I've got, it's Dawn of War, so I just have one troop and my HQ inside with these Jetbikes on the board to get some fortune going. Eldrad is going to be in this transport with 10 dire Avengers. I've got 2 more squads of Jetbikes, a Nightspinner, a Falcon with some Fire Dragons in it, and Seer Council, 7 Seer Council members on Jetbikes, and that's it. And my opponent can steal initiative if he wants. In a second. Do you want to try to steal initiative? No, he's not going to steal initiative, so I am going first. Okay, so rounding up top of turn 1, no action to report, just the entire army flew on. There you go. So, fortune on the Farseer has given it now to the council, and the rest of the guys are flying on. Everything pretty much went flat out, just to get cover saves, all that good stuff. And we're waiting for my opponent to come on. So back in a rounding up bottom of turn 1 for the Blood Angels. The entire army came on. This thing tried to deep strike into here, scattered back a little bit. This guy popped smoke, but he used his searchlight. I guess you're allowed to do both. And then he searchlighted my vehicle. And then that one little guy back there managed to get lucky enough to penetrate me, and I failed my cover saves. So the Nightspinner is toast. See you later. It's gone. 1 kill point achieved. Otherwise, some shooting tried to go in here. 1 save was made because something saw me. Otherwise, everything else couldn't see me, and that was about it. Vindicator tried to see over here, but couldn't see far enough. I think he couldn't fire far enough. I don't remember. But that was it. So on to top of turn 2. Okay, wrapping up top of turn 2. What happened? Seer Council, Fortune themselves, flew over here, charged in on that Furioso, wrecked him. These guys went in here with the fired the spear out there, couldn't do much, but then charged in and blew off the Stormbolter, but couldn't wreck him otherwise. Eldrad was over here, so he fortuned these guys, they went flat out. Fortuned himself inside the vehicle with the squad, and that was it. The vehicle over here fired missile into there, couldn't do anything though, double miss on the twin linked. This guy here fired over there, got a penetration through, but I think he made a cover save, right? Yeah, he made his cover save. And that was it. So on to bottom of turn 2. Coming up 1-1. Okay, so bottom of turn 2. These ball predators showed up. This guy showed up on this side, gunned into here, but just couldn't get the rend on the Falcon. 2 of these guys showed up over here, gunned into here. Because of rerollable saves from Eldrad last round, we managed to make a bunch, but 2 guys died. We did make our leadership after failing the first one. The reroll from Embolden got him there. Over here, Mephiston succeeded on his psychic power to fly. Tons of shooting, like Vindicator, I think scattered away, but then last cannons and stuff. Gunned down 3 of my Seer Council members. And then Mephiston charged in, wasn't able to cause any wounds. We got 1 lucky wound on Mephiston, and for some insane reason he ran away. He rolled an 11, so he's running away now. That was pretty lucky. We consolidated 6 inches, and it's on to top of turn.
Bad advice.
Okay, terrible advice from the player on the right. These guys, just a mid-turn wrap-up. They're charging in here. We managed to get in because you're not going to believe it, but Mephiston, did I say he ran away? Yeah, I told you he ran away. So these guys are out. They're unleashed. We're going to go after these vehicles. They went 6 inches. It's going to be hard to hit them, but we're going to try. And I'll wrap up their turn. What happened? Suspense is killing you, I'm sure. These guys flew over here, managed to blow off the big gun there with this spear and the shooting. Eldrad failed to fortune his own squad. Tried to doom him once, failed. Doomed him the second time, though. They Bladestormed in there, and with the help of Doom, put him down to another 2 wounds, as well as this guy fired everything into him, managed to only get 1 AP wound on him, only put a wound in there. These guys popped out, nuked this vehicle. The explosion killed a fire dragon, as you've seen many times. That's what happens to them all the time. These guys flew over here. By some luck, the spear managed and the guns managed to blow open that vehicle. They weren't pinned though. These guys flew into here, wrecked 1 vehicle, exploded the other. So pretty good for them there. And that is about it. It's my opponent's turn, bottom of turn 3 now. Okay, so wrapping up the bottom of that turn, what happened? Mephiston was free. I decided to go after other stuff, so he made it in there. They chopped down 2 of my surviving council members, but the Farseer got a wound in return on a Marine, so he lost combat by 1, but he stuck it out. Over here, these guys popped in, gunned into Eldrad's squad, which was not fortunate. They killed 4 guys out of that squad. Pretty impressive, but we made our leadership. Last cannon, single shot here again, immobilized me with a single shot. Penetration, Hollowfields failed. So be it though, at least I'm still firing. This guy tank shocked into here, didn't do anything to me. However, these guys fired in and just gunned down that entire unit of Jetbikes. There's just a wall of corpses that are piling up over here now. 6-3 so far kill points. On to turn 4 for me. Turn 4 coming up. So just a mid-turn wrap-up, interesting combat starting. Eldrad's squad got into the weakened squad of these guys. We have no fortune. I failed a 2 Fortune attempt, and I failed a Doom attempt on those guys too. So Mephiston's Hood is just ice, super powerful this turn. There is a combat continuing here. He managed to succeed on Fortune, but that's it there. And we'll round up the rest of the turn in a bit. Alright, so what happened here, these guys moved out from behind the vehicle, melted that thing, exploded it. The explosion killed 2 of my guys, killed 1 Marine. This vehicle tried to fire at those guys there, but just couldn't hit with stuff. Eldrad eventually and his squad cleaved through those 3 guys. Over here, the Farseer survived. He took no wounds, and he caused no wounds, so it was a gong show. These guys here helped to fire on that unit to weaken it before they charged. I forgot to move this vehicle, so I tried to just fire its missile there, but couldn't hit with it. And that was it. So it is on to, I think, bottom of 4, right? All right, rounding up this turn, what happened? Just combat over there. Mephiston finally cleaved through that Farseer like he was made of butter. He joined this unit. They consolidated there. He joined the unit, right? He's in the unit or no? Oh, he's independent character. That's right. I forgot about it. Never mind. So he's separate there with the unit. They consolidated. Shooting over here. These guys had to go to ground because one of those heavy bolters over there was able to see with no cover when the 4 guys were there. So I went to ground. Luckily, 2 of them survived that barrage. They made their leadership, so they're not running. And that was it. So these guys moved over here, popped smoke just to protect themselves, and is on to turn 5. What happened? Eldrad failed again. 2 of his powers to try to fortune himself. Mephiston's Hood is just powered up. However, we managed to doom the squad that was in front of him, and we basically fired everything in our army at that squad. We had to because we just couldn't kill it. We finally killed it for a kill point. So that was it. Like literally, this thing flew out to protect cover to them and also fired there. We finally killed the squad. Mephiston's still rocking though. Back. Okay, so rounding up bottom of turn 5, Mephiston keeps succeeding on his psychic powers. He's succeeded on like 3 of them this whole game, and he stops mine. But he flew with his stupid wings in there and chopped 3 guys down, but somehow we stuck it out in combat because we have rerollable leadership. The Embolden saved us there again. Over here, shooting from just a ton of stuff into here. Again, we had no force. We had no fortune. So like the whole squad got gunned down except for the Exarch and Eldrad. Melt has tried to fire in here, but couldn't penetrate and couldn't hit. And that was it. So, these guys got gunned down. Those vehicles, again, got in there, got a good line of sight, and managed to gun down the fire dragons. So we're going to see if the game ends. Who wants to roll it up?
Fire dragons, that's all I got.
Yeah, who wants to roll it up for us? All right, we're going to see if the game ends. Bottom of turn 5.
Let me roll.
A 3, so it continues. All right, so off we go. Turn 6. My opponent's happy. So rounding up top. Turn 6, what happened? Because these idiots decided not to run, I couldn't fire in there, so I tried to fire it in there. Couldn't do much, though. This Wave Serpent flew in there and tried to fire at that vehicle. Here I got greedy, and instead of just going into the vehicle, I tried to go up there and charge there, but I realized last minute I wouldn't have been in range. So I tried to run away, but I only went 2 inches, so that was it. So and Mephiston cleaved down these guys, cleaved them down, consolidated, and now he's already going to go after this vehicle. He's just going to shred that thing probably. Okay, so bottom of turn 6, what happened? Crazy bad luck, as Eldrad had to make 4 saves with rerolls, and he failed 2 of them. The Exarch died as well. Mephiston, no surprise, got in here. The Hallfields didn't help me there. He wrecked that vehicle, and we got this thing over here. So we're gonna see on a 1, 2, or 3 the game will end.
Actually, how many kill points do you have? 9?
I think I only have 9, unless we count them. It's probably tight. There you go. And the game continues. Amazing. All right, so turn 7's finished. I flew over there just to get away from these guys. Tried to glance me to mobilize me. Didn't work though, but ended in a tie because I got greedy and should have just put Eldrad in that transport. But really good game in the end. Tied 9-9 in kill points, man. Once again, handshake.
Good game, man.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.